Oh wow, stream elements immediately picked up the stream. That's rare.
Welcome back, Master Chief.
We only get one life like this.
I don't even know if I'm getting more frames with my overclock, but it is what it is. Let's start off with a eliminator to set the mood. The frick? There we go.
Release the car drop!
Let's try a different spot maybe today. Go here. I've been told this is a decent spot. Oh, this sucks. We'll take it, but
Arena shrinking!
I got some over here. Any better, really? Oh, heck yeah, let's go. Money. Money. Okay, it's pretty close. Somebody lighting a Ferrari, jeez. Oh, that's a wall. That is a wall. That's the only guy I see though. Oh. Oh, come on. There's nobody around. Must be stuck with this car. Okay, more people are over here now. Let's see here. Got another guy in a Ferrari now. You guys are already racing somebody. Guy in, why not?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Unfortunate. He's already going in the right direction.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right.
Dang, I thought I could risk it. This was my only way to get past him. My one chance. I didn't luck into a open corridor, unfortunately. He was going around. Hey, Zevo. Let's get one more in here. I don't want that. Give me a chance. Ugh, don't want it. How you doing, Zevo? How'd the interview go? I was supposed to be surprised I mentioned I had dealings with Forza. How did it come up? Did you just like humble brag and mentioned it, or like how did that come up in conversation? Did you just talk about like hobbies or something?
Should I leave or should I stay with you? I am addicted, we are too close. One more day and I'll overdose. Killing me softly.
I had some projects about that. I don't have any programming project. Elobot? Lol, okay. Tangentially related, I see. There was something. What? I thought I saw something over here. Alright. I was getting approached. Let's do one. Okay, I already have one. Oh, English. Proficiency is probably pretty high. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Let's try this one again. Last time it worked really well. When will you know whether you got? Did they tell you like when you would? Then they made a decision. Oh, you have an actual test. Interesting. Can't they just ask your supervisor or something whether you're good enough or not? It feels like it's not really. I guess like your internship got you like first dibs or something, but seems like it doesn't help you other than giving you the opportunity to interview. Interesting. Usually internship means that the return offer is easy to give without. They've already worked with you. Not easier to give, but it's like more like they already know who you are and whether they want you or not. Stay on. Yeah, but what better recommendation than actually having people work for you, you know what I mean? Having worked with people in that company already. But might be a culture thing. This guy in. Why does he want me so bad? Must be in a good car.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Nice, we got it. I'm the only one here in view that didn't get asked what salary I expect. What does that even mean though? Wait, it's a group interview? Well, I'm in the same car I ended up with last time. I can get this guy maybe. Oh wait, he's a freaking beetle.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. 400 meters. Turn right.
I gotta take a slow through here.
Meters. Turn left.
Let me out. Okay, cool. Got there at the end. Car drops back here. Waiting for my internship, go ahead and interview. Oh, okay, so you probably just forgot. Got distracted by your Forza thing, maybe. Should have dropped your gamer tag and then offered to like duo or something. We should play sometime. And then insta, you're hired, bro. Unless he sees our gamer tag nuts. You don't have to go so far as to like do the nuts invite itself, but like just show that you're a nuts member. And it's insta trustworthiness. Insta cred. Oh, somebody's up on the
Arena shrinking.
200 meters. Turn right. 100 meters. Turn right. Recalculating route. In 200 meters. Turn right.
Why is it telling me to go the long way around for this? Nice.
In 200 meters. Turn left. In 100 meters. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Okay.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Have a decent-ish advantage here, but all down to this
In 200
forest
meters,
area.
turn left.
For sure.
Turn around when it is safe.
I don't hit a
to do so.
tree. I'm in an SUV, so I do have an advantage
400 meters.
inherently through this
Turn
area.
left.
With all the water as well.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It's in the tunnel, lol.
Arena shrinking.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 400 meters. Turn sharp left.
Oh, are you serious? Oh my god. The tree got me. Why is the bottom of that tree hitbox so massive? Alright, I'm done with that.
Don't tell me why. I know, no, you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on, you're making the waves. You and I will never be saved. Be saved.
Are you confident after the interview? You feel like you nailed it? No? You get a general impression that the guy liked you, or? Oh, I'm glad I got to skip this race. I don't think I did anything wrong. That's good. That's honestly a good start. I mean, I know it's a tough question to ask. I know, like, my parents asked me this after I finished my interviews. It's like, how am I supposed to know? I feel ya. As long as you don't feel like you messed up or like there was a question that you just literally couldn't answer, you're in a decent spot, I would say. Like, that's the best you could hope for. What's going on with it every 2 days? True. Just let him know the good news when it comes eventually. That's one strat. Headsets $100 or cheaper? Nah, not off the top of my head. Other than like the main brand ones, I'm pretty sure Razer are. I don't know if Razer has anything, but Razer seems to be decent these days. Corsair, I've heard some decent things about. I'm not 100% sure about HyperX. They've kind of dropped off the radar a little bit. That stuff. trying to see if a Sennheiser has anything with a mic on it. The PC37X might be slightly out of your price range, but I think I would highly recommend that. Definitely a stretch. If you can find like a used pair or something. I've heard great things about that. Like, don't focus on gaming brands as well. Like, open to like just audio brands, because good audio headphones would be good gaming headphones. But since you want a headset, you have to like stick with the gaming stuff if you want a mic. The PC's 37X, I think. I don't remember what the price on that is. I think it actually might be close to your price range now. You've expanded from $50 the last time we talked. Oh yeah, PC37X, you can afford that now. It's also on sale right now, on drop, for 80. Yeah, okay, that's the one I'd go for, honestly. Easily. It's 38X, but then that's more expensive. It is slightly newer, but honestly, like, if you stick to your budget, 38X is fine. Or 37X is fine. Back, no worries. But yeah, 37X. I totally forgot about this option. It would have been like a stretch for your previous one as well, but the previous. From your previous budget as well, but. Got TRSR here with some meta abuse. How good they are. I can't beat him on the straight here. Let's hold the accelerator simulator right now. He's decent enough. This car is just faster. He brakes too much though. Okay, cool. chance to get ahead here. I need more corners. Interesting. Tried. He's been on the limit there for a while now. Hey, hardcore battle. We got it though. Our track, we're underpowered. Nowhere to really show off. Skill wise. Do do do. Do do do. Bruh, why are they giving them the better grid? Damn. Oh, this is gonna be hard as well. What? Oh my goodness. Gosh darn it. Oh my god, this car is so... It's such a narrow hitbox. Damn. It's gonna be a decent race too, because there's quite a few curves. It would have been tough, but I think it would have been quite easy. Alright. On to the next. Ooh. I haven't driven this thing in a while, so I'm down. Oh, lol. I knew it. Hey, welcome back. You get drop products in Serbia? Well, full meta abuser left. Once he realized that he can beat me. See ya. Drop products. Drop.com. PC 37X would be ideal in your budget. I hear about Trump.com. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so try to look for PC37X. I can put it to you here. Sennheiser headphones. The Universal, they don't use USB. They use a 3.5 mil, like 3.5, one for mic, one for audio. So it's like compatibility wise, it's pretty good. It should be the best. It is open back though, which is something you want to consider. They also have just regular discounts right now. Like back to school discounts. Maybe is it still back to school? I saw a discount on it. It used to be 129 USD. Now it's only 79, which means that it's now from a stretch of your budget to completely within your budget now. This is my top. The only problem is that it's, once again, it's open back. So you don't get a lot of privacy. I guess okay if like people will hear your music essentially, but the trade-off is that it does sound way better than closed back. It's more natural sounding in general. But you can't do like super private stuff when you leave the house with it. I even know people like still use open backs outdoors, but A, it's not very sound isolating, and then B, there's the privacy concern. But if you can live with those things, those headphones are the best. Your price range and the gaming headset. Sennheiser is also very repeatable audio wise. I didn't know they did student discounts though. Maybe you could look into that. Wonder how much extra discount you get compared to what they're running right now. For Serbia to pick, so I can't get it. $15 shipping, that's reasonable. Wait, did you find it? Find the option? For Serbia? You said you couldn't get it. Oh, it works. Nice. Said you couldn't get it, so I thought you just couldn't get it. Oh, university. Oh, okay. Makes sense. University discount, but it's already discounted right now. I wasn't even aware there were student discounts before, but I doubt it's gonna stack. Discounts rarely stack like that these days. These companies, unless they say it's stacked. You shouldn't need to feel bummed out. $15 shipping, that's not bad, right? Yeah, so I'll go with these. You can do your own research as well, but if I were you, I'd go with these. I'm willing to deal with the inconvenience of like less privacy outdoors, stuff like that. But if you don't care about audio quality so much, you can just leave these at home. Just use regular earbuds when you go outside, like you still do likely. These would be the better gaming headphone though. Okay, there we go. I remember. I got one. Yeah, this didn't come to mind before because it was out of budget, but then I checked and now it's only 79 bucks. So plus even with $15 shipping, it's still under 100. So you're good. Oh, it's just me. Yeah, I mean, these are like audiophile grade stuff. The drivers are tested. Again, I'm gonna warn you, it's open back, so no privacy. People will hear your music. If you bring them outside and start playing stuff. For home, I think it's unparalleled sound quality wise, having open back. It just means that the headphone itself is not like the ear cups aren't covered, so then it doesn't block the music from leaving the ear cups. It's like a mesh on the outside. If you're okay with that, then go with these. I think it's like a no-brainer. You can like look at other reviews online. I think like generally like that's the only like quote-unquote complaint. Everybody else kind of is high on these. Because they're not they're derived from an audiophile headphone, right? Which means that they're just better. Not like gaming headphones. Do I have another car here? I did. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Can't check when discount ends. Yeah, it probably doesn't want to tell you. Because they want to capture your FOMO. I'd be surprised if it actually told you. Yeah, Audiophile have keyboard. So they've, I don't know if, I guess you wouldn't have heard of it, but like, it used to be massdrop.com. So what used to happen is that they were like a group buy site where they would like, their claim to fame was getting discounts from manufacturers and stuff for like just about anything. And then all you had to do was make sure that like 100 or 200 people, or however many people, so then they could bulk order from the manufacturer and then they give you a better price. Since then, they've dropped the mass drop name first of all, and they've transitioned away from doing that and rather just being like a nice budget-ish friendly site that does a lot of different stuff. And then they even like started directly collaborating with the manufacturers to make their own type of products. So like the 37X is a good example where it's like custom to drop and it's much cheaper because they either, you know, save on R&D because they piggyback off of a previous design, like an existing design. They also save on likely like a bit of packaging and stuff like that. It's like, it doesn't look as nice. It's not as nice as like the actual Sennheiser products, but you get the same product itself. And sometimes they do a bit of like tuning tweaks and stuff like that, make it like specific for their audience. And then they started doing their own products now, which is kind of how they've evolved now. But they're always like trying to be more budget friendly because that's where their roots were. Oh, they're 69, nice. Make sure that this is what you want though. Don't just dive head first. Hey Bolts. So again, it's an open back headphone. That's one thing you have to look out for. I'm warning you now. If you're taking these outside, people will know what they're listening to. How are we tonight? We're good. Just chilling. No real sweaty lobby. Just there were some meta abusers before, but they left after they realized they couldn't beat me. Earphones for that. Perfect. Yes. If you stay at home, once you stay, if these stay at home, then yeah, then there's almost no reason not to get these, other than like some people might say it could disturb other people if they're in the same room, but honestly, it's not so bad if they have their own headphones and stuff like that. It's not that loud, right? If they're in the same room and you're kind of blasting it, then maybe. If you're not really blasting it, it doesn't actually. If there's anything else going on in the room, they're not gonna hear it. It's not like they're speakers. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. That's good. I think like reviews are generally positive. Yeah, only problem is the open back side is what people are saying. How about you, Bolts? How are you doing? I mean, the mic is not like great performance, but oh, that's the one other thing people are saying. The mic's not the best, but it's more a problem with the fact that it's a 3.5 millimeter jack, and mics that go through that are like struggle a little bit to get enough power to them. But it is what it is. There's 0 of them in stores and 0 used. Lol, Mal, good man, playing some Starfield. Nice! Driving tonight, but my body needs a break. The new races? Yes, that's the plan. Not sure what they are yet. Yuzuki hasn't dropped by, so. $8 headsets up until now. Okay, yeah. In that case, it's probably gonna be a upgrade across the board. I mean, the thing that they're comparing to is like USB gaming mics, and those might have slightly better headphones because they use USB for audio transfer for the mic, which means that they can get more power to them. Compared to 3.5 mil. But like, yeah. Depends on how good your motherboard really is, honestly. In that sense, how much power that's able to pump into the mic output, or into the mic from the input side. This thing is not very good. Very floaty. All over the place. Wait, no group 4? Wait. Damn. What's daily race A? I might not be on my main account then, so I might be on my Southeast Asia one only then. want to preserve my rating on my main while I practice Group 3 on my alt. B50. I mean, I don't like. It's really down to the audio chip. To be fair, like those have gotten better over the years, just like as components. We don't even need sound cards or anything these days, right? That's in the past, whereas people used to like require those. So, like it shouldn't be too bad, honestly. So it should be okay. This car unknown, but fair enough. I'm always down to roll on OC. Perfect. Yeah, I'll see you then. Yeah, so we'll see. There's some constant last to first, I guess. Although in Group B, or in Daily Race B, it's usually too short to actually get that through. But my rating right now is low, so... Wait, can you not get the 37X now? Or you just talk about your local choices? What is store for same money? Ah, I see. I think the Logitech seems okay. I've heard decent things about the Logitech one. But I'm not familiar with this side. Like, I'm of the firm belief, like gaming headsets have been getting better, but like from when I was looking into it like a couple of years ago, like it usually just bass boosted and it didn't like they weren't good headphones themselves, which is why I like lean towards the audiophile side of like a Sennheiser, like a company that does audio. Gaming company, exactly. So yeah, 37X would be, I think, as you already know, I think that's the recommendation. Sennheiser, the GOAT. I'm personally running Sennheiser headphones, though not the 37X myself, but I have a friend that got the 6XX from them, and they're happy with it as well. Like, they love it themselves. Not you paying. Oh, interesting. Nice, no wonder your budget kind of went up a little bit. You missed the checkpoint. Nice. No. What? My VT Studio crashed, which caused my whole PC to bug. Alright, my model is broken for a bit. I'll be back though. You serious? Wow, this guy. The class act. Right, there we go. Yeah, there was like my computer decided to crash.
Oh, the peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help. Oh, please give me back.
Is this road race?
I'm sorry, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run.
Let's try the Miura, why not? Am I good to go? I'm back. Am I okay? Perfect. Yeah, my whole PC or my GPU blew up for a second there. I would be stuck at 72 FPS again in the game, which would suck. But it is what it is. It's like my GPU overclock's causing some issues sometimes, so I'm just trying to fine tune it. It's hard because it's hard to like just stress test and max out based off a stress test, which I have. But when I'm streaming, I have VTube Studio, which also uses GPU, and that's the program that's having issues, not Forza. Which is like Forza's not the one crashing, right? So doing some weird stuff. So we'll see. Went through like yesterday completely fine, essentially, but I've like backed it off a little bit now. Hopefully that helps slightly. Oh wow. Power build by this guy. Whoa, you didn't get a penalty? Insane. Okay. This car is surprisingly capable. All things considered. Oh, that guy took that corner with full commit. Nice. Nice. Another happy customer, or hopefully happy customer. Gideon audio advice. We'll see. Follow basketball at all? Loosely. I usually don't pay much attention until like playoffs. Really? Oh, I'm mainly follow NBA. Serbia and World Cup finals. Oh, really? Interesting. Do they have like oh, Boban is in there? That's the only recognizable guy for me. Boban's still there? Is that an old picture? Oh no, Bogdan Bogdanovic is there. Nikola Jokic, that makes sense. Yeah. Damn, the US lost. None of the stars were participating, so to be fair, so we'll see. Germany all over again. Ace for the Heat. Yeah, the Joker we know. Jovic, not really. I don't really know any of the Heat players. I know they had the miracle run, but they had like the type of miracle run during the 2020 season, like the COVID season, the bubble season as well. So they like miracle ran through the East that nobody expected them to. Then they ended up falling to the Lakers in the finals. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. What a way to pass. Cole Harris, welcome back. Wanna go? Hungy, have fun. Alright, thanks, Evo. Wow. Nobody to stop him. He just goes into the wall. What a prick. And he leaves. Lol. When he can't win, he leaves. What a man. Dang, I could have won against this dude. And punted off from first. It was bad. I haven't been here in a while. No worries. How's it been though? What you been up to? Are you still in school? Man, school started now? You sure for everybody? How's that been going? Otherwise, maybe work? Tomorrow, damn. How's my week? My week's been good. Had a shorter week because Monday was off. So only had a 4-day work week, which was nice. Got quite a bit done. Some stuff came up. Wait, was it this past week? Yeah. But yeah, so some things came out of work, and like we finished some stuff ahead of schedule. But yeah, we have a plan going forward. It's good, so it felt pretty productive. But yeah, generally positive, all that stuff. Yeah. What about you? You had a good week for the weekend? The weekend itself, though. Uh, 1.2 mil in this game? I don't know. I don't know what the cost of cars is in these games. I don't remember the last time I bought a car in this game, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, what class do you want to race in online? Like, what class do you want the car to be in? Depends on, like, do you want dirt? Do you want road, or do you want, like, what class? Like, do you want A, S, 1, any? It doesn't narrow it down for me much. Let's see. Personally, I'm partial to A class. I feel like it's the perfect balance. Or S1 works. I don't know if you can buy this in the auto shop though. An auto show, sorry. For S1, I'd probably like look for CR15. I think that's a barn find car, so you don't have to do that. That's for power build. 650S, is that purchasable? That seems pretty decent. Usually, if you want Meta FXX, I think that's purchasable. That's like essentially S1 Meta. The Ferrari FXX. It's got to tune it for S1, but plenty of Meta tunes once online you can download. I think you can afford it for 1.2. Oh, actually, that would be my car choice. I'm pretty sure the FXX you can buy. So that would be my choice. And you'd have like money left over. I don't think it costs that much. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. If it reflects real car prices, then it should cost quite a bit. I don't remember it being over $1 mil though. Is it 2005? I don't know. There's only one. It's the Ferrari FXX. I don't know if that's the year. Oh, it's 2.5. Whoops. Can't get the Ford GT because that's not a purchasable vehicle. That's one. Zaruno's car pass, so no. We go down to A class. They can probably buy a GTR if you don't have an R34 GTR already. That's meta. Ish. Not full meta. Bone Shaker's full meta, but I don't know, is the 370Z Nismo purchasable? Was that a car pass car? Oh no, it was a car pass car. Lotus? Do you have like the, I think it's like 93 or something, the series 1 at least? That's pretty good in A class. Handling. Not for top speed. Is the dart purchasable? Dodge dart. That's power build A class. Meta. S1. I'm trying to think of an S1 because I think road S1 makes a lot of sense. But all the like the meta vehicles are either not purchasable or out of price range. 650S? Purchasable? You should have one though. I think it was like from a ton of festival playlists maybe. That's on the meta side. 935, that was a festival playlist, so no. Kind STO, that's car pass? No, that was a car pass or something. Oh, hey, here. If you can get the Zeruno, you can try that. XJR, FXX. What am I? Let's try this thing. Yeah, honestly, I'm don't know the prices that well, so all the stuff I've listed kind of are pretty decent. The road. M3 GTR, can you get that in the auto shop? That's good for a road. Pure spilled. I'll look around and see. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely like online. You can like get a lot of answers online about what cars are good too. I'm sure there are like plenty of places that like do a meta list or something and see what you can afford for 1.2 mil. I don't know the last time I bought a car. Well, actually I do, because the recent last couple playlists have required you to buy a car. I hate that braking zone. It's a lie. Oh my god, the lights. The lights. Oh my god. They're so blinding. When did these lights become that bright? What the frick? I don't remember these being that bright. There we go. I keep on falling.
We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, but my words have kept me down. Lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway. But I keep on flying. But I keep on flying.
Added you. Alright. I'll check right after this race. What's that guy taking an off-road car? You have nothing better? I'm assuming yes. But... into the wall. This game do be beautiful though. Look at that sunrise racing. Does that not look pretty? Benito. Wait, did you add me? I didn't get I don't think I got a request or anything. What's your name in game? For the motorsport, the graphics look amazing. FM wheel support are good. Yeah, I mean, it's a struggle to get this game to work even. Because like, I think Fnatic wheels crashed this game or something. Which is what I was running into before. Made for pad. Yeah. I think the force feedback, once like I got it working, wasn't too bad. It's just like the support's crap because you have to do a workaround, and then the game itself just doesn't map very well to like Horizon specifically because you're not like there's just too much variety. Like you're doing dirt one race and then you're doing road run race. I find it really hard. It's not consistent across the game, right? So I should have just like had a toggle for like like two modes, one mode for dirt and one mode for tarmac. But who knows? Gotta have good wheel support. Yeah, motorsport needs to be it. I mean, Gran Turismo Sport really picked up like for like a mass market sim, right? It need to like FM7 was before the whole thing. The sport it came up before sport, but sport raised the bar and made it like semi-pro-ish type game with sport, and then that extended into GT7. And motorsport's trying to implement that now, so we'll see. They have to though. You're right. If they have bad support, it's gonna look bad. Most advanced simulator, most technologically advanced simulator, my butt, if it doesn't even have good wheel support. Oh, you're getting your hopes up? I mean, they need to. They need to focus on this. On it. But who knows? I guess it's not bad to keep your hopes low. Your expectations low. In general. Then it's just a better way of living life, so you're never really disappointed. There are like some pretty suspicious stuff though going on with motorsport, like racing realism, yeah, true. But they now have competition. Motorsport 7 came out, well, 6 and 7 came out with no competition. Essentially, because Gran Turismo wasn't available on PS4 for the whole time. Like, no direct comparison needed to be made. The only other racing game that, like, compared was Project Cars, but that was never, like, mass adoption. It's still, like, Project Cars 2 was still niche. Project Cars 3 would have been mass production, mass adoption, but then they completely alienated. Like it's a complete mess. They just completely screwed the bed there. Like people were looking forward to Project Cars 3. ACC, different crowd. Definitely a different crowd just because it's not it's not like on the console, it's not the same. But yeah, I get what you mean. Definitely much more hardcore as well. Like on the side, it's still like something they have to reference as like the de facto online game. This game's on PC these days though. True. I mean, they're going to, right? Like with Motorsport. Yes. But have you heard, like, it's already a bit fishy now because they're doing this thing where they're limiting online frame rates to 60. Across any platform. If you're playing online, you'll be limited to 60 FPS. And they're citing consistency across platforms. That. And we know this because Forza is not a like its physics are based around frames. So that depending on frame rate, you get like slightly different physics. Yeah. So like a lot of people are there's definitely some backlash, myself included. With Horizon, I'm able to unlock flame rate so much nicer. But I guess it's just something you get used to. But yeah, essentially it's like one of those things where they're forced into a decision, right? It's either they rewrite their engine essentially from scratch, which they pretty much should have. They didn't. So then their other option, then the only other option to keep consistency with their physics across multiple platforms is to limit frame rate. Yeah, in before people discover that if you run it at a lower frame rate, you get more advantage, which was what happens in this game. You can like, if you lower the frame rate in this game in Horizon, if like you and another guy are like crossing the line trying to at the same time, you get the benefit of the doubt and usually you get first. Some really awkward thing about like the timing and like hit detection of where you actually finish the lap or something. What people call being Xboxed, because people on PC usually have unlocked frame rates, which is much higher than the Xbox 60 FPS. So there's just some really wonky stuff with the engine itself that's like tied to the frame rate, which really shouldn't be the case anymore. These days, it used to be like a de facto way to like calculate time and like calculate physics was based on frames. Same thing happened in Call of Duty, and then their latest engine they got off of it. So no matter like it's kind of insane because Call of Duty used to be like if you were at specific frame rates, you would shoot at your gun would shoot faster or slower depending on, or you could jump further as well on certain frame rates because everything was tied to frames in the physics as well as the guns. So it's like a common-ish practice back in the day, especially when people focused purely on a console because they could like lock it to 60 and they would have, okay, this is consistent because everybody's at 60 FPS. But you know that doesn't hold true anymore, especially with like PC gaming being so prevalent now. Like it's risen in popularity for sure. Just look at like the popularity of like the tech channels for PC building. You know, like that's like very obvious. Hobby has exploded, especially over COVID when people were everybody was building their own PCs. The growth rate has kind of slowed, especially with like the stupid GPU prices and stuff like that these days. A Although AMD just came out with a car, like their new cars are finally like bringing the price back to, I wouldn't say good levels, but acceptable levels again. We'll see next gen what happens. I'm kind of curious. Because what's happening right now is that Nvidia has taken the stance that they want to be an AI company now. But we'll see how long that lasts with the AI bubble, whether or not it's a bubble at all. But they're cashing in right now. That stuff, so they don't really care about gamers much anymore, unfortunately. Rely on AMD. The Skyrim stuff, yeah, spaghetti code, that's for sure. Like, it's definitely like was a shortcut that they took in the early days of video games. Definitely not best practice of anything tied to frame rate. So, but unfortunately that does mean that there's basically nothing they can do, so they have to, like, you basically have to decide, okay, do we want to have consistency, you know, like what we're saying is a serious game, motorsport, or lock people to, or unlock the frame rate and make it inconsistent between people. Honestly, we don't know whether GT7 runs in the same way either, because GT7 isn't available on any other platform. This is only a problem because it's on a different platform. If it was like pure Xbox, nobody would give a crap because we wouldn't know. You know? It's like crap on PS4. Yeah. What I'm saying is like whether we don't know whether the physics is tied to FPS. Because that's another thing, right? Because PS5 never got crossplay with PS4, or did they turn it off? Wasn't it on at some point and they turned it off? But yeah. So weird, yeah. Yeah, we don't know. Like, we can only, like, fingers crossed hope that they aren't doing it, but whether they are or not doesn't matter because they don't have multiple platforms, really. Super rarely when the lobbies are mega dead. Plus with D, damn. Yeah. Damn. Crazy. But regardless. Yeah. I mean, the game was designed for PS5, which it should have been, honestly, at that point. If it was designed for PS4 and ported over, it wouldn't have been nearly as good, I think. The PS4 was definitely like an afterthought. They tried their best, but... I mean, if they didn't release it for PS4, people would be mad too, so... And then I like that there was an option when if you bought the game, there was like an edition where it's like, what's it called? Like cross or something where like you could play on PS4, but whenever you get a PS5, then you could get the PS5 when it was only 10 extra bucks for that. Honestly, I think like everybody on PS4 should have gotten that option. If they have any inkling that they would be on PS5. Yeah. Exactly. I think it's like, it's good. Like, imagine the PR nightmare would have been if they released it and it was just for PS5 and then nobody had a PS5. Right? Because it was still like during that whole like everybody scalping PS5s era when this game came out. So they had to sort of, and they had to make that decision to release a PS4 edition like years in advance, like 1 or 2 years in advance, right? Even if they only needed to port it over. I'm pretty sure that it was like essentially a port where they had to like lower settings and stuff like that. to get it to work on PS4. Why it feels a bit janky. But that decision has to come pretty early to like devote resources to even release a PS4 edition. I don't necessarily blame them for releasing it. It still sucks that it's not good. But giving people the opportunity to buy both editions is like the way to go. Same thing kind of with, and it wasn't like the game was uber broken or is uber broken. It just doesn't compare if you have PS5. If you've tried the PS5 version or anything, then it doesn't compare, right? Phil Harris left as well. Damn. Hopefully, thanks for playing. I guess it wasn't your cup of tea. But it wasn't like a Cyberpunk kind of broken, you know what I mean? Like Cyberpunk, like they really just shouldn't have released it because they couldn't get it to work. Essentially, the game just doesn't work. PS4. So that's why I kind of give GT7 a pass on PS4. And if you don't play online, right? Like if most the online portion is actually honestly a very small part of the game experience. It wasn't like Sport where everything was online. Like they were really pushing the online daily races and stuff like that on Sport. But like GT7 was always like single player side. Like they didn't do anything for the online side. They didn't change anything, right? Essentially. So they just ported over Sport and just added a ton of single player content essentially. I believe it when I first tuned into a PS5 stream when I was still on 4. Slow load times, yeah. I do just sit back and watch Gabe's movies in 4K and Jewel sometimes. Yeah, the first time when I booted up the game on PS5 and like I bought a car and the car, you know, like that animation, like in the used market, not like the regular auto show, because the auto show one is like pretty underwhelming because it's all dark. But the used car lot, when it just drove out, like for a second, I was like, oh my god, this looks like photo real. Even like even the legendary doesn't hit me as hard. It's the used car one where it's just like sits right in front of you, like, and it like belongs, like it doesn't look, it looks like an actual regular car. I don't know, like the legendary animation also is pretty good, but like you could, I don't know, something about that animation tells me it's a game. But if you showed me like the car moving in the used dealer is like on another level. When it like pops out and like you can see like the, and it's not just like the car model itself, it's like the way the suspension like squats when it does that little like jerk to the right to stop. And all of that combines, like, oh my god, this looks natural. I don't know. I may be good. Like that's something like I felt like super crazy to me. That's the thing that stood out the most. Because I didn't play Sport, so like the online racing was completely new to me too. So it felt pretty good though. It's like getting a rank for something like that was pretty dumb. Pretty dope, not dumb. Although now the more I play it, the more I feel like the penalty system's kind of dumb sometimes. But as a comp sci guy, I understand the limitations of programming something like that, so I feel them, but I wish it was better. Seems like they could have missed some stuff that could be an easy way to improve it a little bit. Whoa, I didn't see that. Desync traffic. Going to the wall there. Nice, calm, collected. I just have to avoid traffic. Rally tires too. There we go. That was perfect. Did pretty well. Yeah, but iRacing visuals, like it's not just like the squatting thing that I'm worried about. It's like the other stuff as well too, right? Like the general like shaders and stuff like that, and they did this thing where they like simulated like clear coat paint and whatnot. That's super impressive. The paint looks insane in this game. Well, not in this game, in GT7. So, like iRacing can't hit that. Like, so it has the sort of like the car belongs in the physical world kind of down. Same with the ACC, but doesn't have the visual quality still. Something that's impossible to write without human reading. Yeah, you get AI. Even you get AI sometimes. It's like it's gotta have seen something like that to be trained on it, and like humans are just so unpredictable. I feel like it's just gonna like, I haven't seen this before. You have a good enough PC to crank it. I feel like iRacing still looks really good. Definitely not GT7, but at least it's not R Factor. Factors, like, when's the last time R Factor's been updated that much? When's the last update on that? But iRacing still looks really bland though. I think that's very clear. Alright, let's do one more. Alright, one more playlist. This doesn't pop. Yeah, exactly. Been showing bits for a while. It looks looking wild. Showing bits of what game? Oh, Rain debut. Oh wait, they don't even have Rain yet? I guess iRacing is yeah. I mean, that's one thing that hit me as well, is the way that GT7 did Rain. That's also impressive, like on the track and how it's kind of dynamic and all that. Like, it looks legitimately good. They really want to get Rain right, not be all over the place. Yeah. Most people don't want to race in the rain, true. I mean, one thing with iRacing is that like there's a lot more, like there is endurance racing and stuff like that. I think having some rain in as part of that would be really fun. Like that's what makes like Formula 1 fun as well. So. I mean, just look at the Dutch Grand Prix, right? Crazy. Good stuff. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I played 21 and 22. And then essentially I was like, I gotta take a break from this franchise. It's essentially just the same game, single player wise. I know like 23, the physics are greatly improved for the new cars. So So I am kind of like salty about that because 22 had some pretty unforgiving physics when it comes to the new cars compared to 21. Pain! Oh. But the raid, jeez. This timing, crazy. I got one more in me, so there's 2 more races you guys can watch. Hey, thanks for the raid though, we appreciate it. Andrew, I saw that. Let me... This guy's trying to turn into me. Let me get into this straight. Andrew Power. Thanks for follow. Hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be... Appreciate the raid. Gotta start fighting the next guy we're raiding soon. Wanna leave y'all hanging here after 2 more races. How's it? How's your stream, Pain? Is it any good? This game, as long as you don't play it every single day of the week, it's pretty good. Play it every single day of the week? No. Kind of frustrating. Dirty boys today. Ooh. You mean you were in lobbies that had really dirty players, or were you just playing dirt races today? One of them I'm all about. The other one I feel for you. At the dirt races, there you go. Okay. I'm all for it. Wait, what? Why is the guy in front of me on the leaderboard, huh? The hacker? Eh? What is this? What? Am I first or not? Oh, it bolts with the sub as well. Damn. Why'd you do that and waste money? Thanks though. We appreciate it. Anybody else online? Ugh. Okay, I gotta actually look for a raid target now. Who's playing Forza these days? Got 2 more races though. We got 2 more races. Classic Horizon 5 bug. Damn. Is it a classic Forza bug or just a Horizon 5 bug? All right. Ooh, it's kind of wet. That do be unforgiven. Unforgiving there. A little crest, blind crest. Oh. Wow. Wow, it would have happened again if I took that super extremely height. What the frick? I've never seen that. Actually unavoidable T-bone on the traffic. That's legit the first time I've seen that. What? Sorry to the guy, but that was unavoidable for me. And not a stop sign, bro? You gotta know where you're going. Smoky Media with the follow. Thanks, bud. Hope you enjoy the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Thanks for the support. See you around. Okay, I made a judgment call there. Jeez. Traffic do be wild in this race. Sup, sup? That was insane traffic. The heck? Do. Can you join? You can. The problem is the next race is my last of the night. Check my Xbox notice. Because I got one. Benito, the guy who was in the lightning in the race, he's been messaging me. So, like, thanks for all the cars you let me on this trip. Yeah, feel free. I'm always down to play with viewers and stuff like that. I'll be playing more this game next week. Actually, in like 4 days or so. Tomorrow, the plan is tomorrow. The day after is GT7, and then the day after that is Genshin Impact. 2 days and 4 days out, and then I'll be back to Forza. Yeah, so I'm looping through 3 games at the moment. Anybody have a raid target? Somebody I could raid after this? Potentially. Nobody I know is online, so I'd appreciate any and all suggestions. Is the GT7? I guess that's like tangential to Forza, so I'm down to raid over there. Also need sleep pretty bad. Yep. Still racing. And I'm gonna be streaming GT7 tomorrow, so it makes sense. It makes enough sense, at least. Guy literally on a straight line decided to run into traffic real quick. Oh, okay, where's that guy going? Alright, well, somebody just gave me another nodie. Who it is? Booyah, booyah. M3, my favorite cars in the world. So cool that it's like a from the factory sleeper. Latest one not so much because you can tell straight from looking at the front end that it's not a regular 3 Series, but it is what it is. Every generation has gotten less sleeper, essentially. Although the last generation wasn't too bad. The F80 series was pretty, like, it looked pretty good. It was like close-ish to the 3 Series. I guess like the bulging like fenders and stuff like that really do give it away, but it's only for car guys. You'll notice that. Other people will just be like, oh, it's 3 Series. Not too bad. FaZe Tfue is taking second place here. Stop your feet. All right. Jane Kenty. Let me look him up in preparation. All right. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Cars and turns. All right. So with that, the stream's coming to an end. See you tomorrow for some racing. Definitely. Yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Thank you to Smoky Media for the follow earlier, Andrew Power for the follow, as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys around more often in future streams, hopefully. Thank you to Pain as per usual, for the support and the raid. Always appreciate it. Thanks for trusting your community over here. Only for just two races, but it is what it is. I do be like that sometimes. But yeah. Thanks to Bolts as well for the sub. Really didn't have to. Really do appreciate it though. But yeah, that said, we'll be raiding Shane Kenty by suggestion from Bolts, a GT7 streamer. I guess it's kind of foreshadowing because I'll be playing GT7 tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, I'll see you guys then. But yeah, with that said, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Have a great day in general. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, all that good stuff. Bye. Bye, Pam. Bye, Bolts. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, bye, YouTube.